You know you get that weird tickle in your throat and it feels like you really about to like... I'm ready to get the fuck out of this apartment. I'm not playing with y'all. I don't even know what other way to explain it. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I want to get the ASAP. This is gonna be the last video I'm posting after I leave this house. Yeah, anywho, all this stuff behind me is all my stuff, basically. I think all I have to do is my bedroom. All I have to do is my bathroom, and that's it. Everything else, like if there's something in that room, I could just pack it. But besides that, this is all my stuff. I got my U-Box, right? 4th of July, okay? I move out on 4th of July. I'm gonna get a light. There you go. So what I'm about to do before I start talking, because once I start talking, I'm not stopping. I'm about to put everything, actually really don't know what I'm gonna do. But it's just a mess right now. And I've had everything organized for the last couple of days. So now that it's a mess and I have to get it in there tomorrow, I'm freaking out. I'm about to just organize stuff. However, let me turn up this volume on this mic because I want y'all to hear what the fuck I have to say. I got my U-Box today, right? Love this apartment. I'm gonna tell y'all everything with this apartment now that I'm actually leaving, so they can't, I don't know if they could do that, but I wasn't trying to take no chance. Let's start off with a couple things. So when I first moved in, I had a bug zapper outside so I could sit outside at night and enjoy myself without getting ate by bugs. Oh, you can't have anything hanging on your porch outside. I don't know how they seen it, but they seen it because it wasn't hung up all the way up here. It was pretty low, but they seen it and told me to take it down. Got a violation for that. Another one was I took the garbage and put it outside the door. That's understandable, okay? Because that's dirty, but I knew I was going outside the next day, so I was like, I'm just gonna put it outside the door. And like at a lot of apartments that I used to live at, they had valet. I'm not saying that I thought they had valet here. I know they didn't. I didn't think they was gonna trip like that. So that was another violation. I guess a violation. I don't know. What was another one? Oh, so let me get to the real good juicy stuff. So, you know, my girlfriend comes here from time to time. When I have a package at the office, I let anybody go in there and get my packages. My dad's coming over, go up there. My mom's coming over, go up there. Jamila riding around, go up there and get my package. I used to have anybody go up there and get my package. So I had them get a package during Christmas, right? So hold on real quick. So I was thinking because I want to pack it neatly and I have a bunch of these blue boxes or blue bags, I want to put all the blue bags in there first or last. Like I don't want them to be in the middle. I want them to be either, I feel like they're fucking listen to me, but I want them to all be first or last. So I'm gonna put all these in one area within itself. But anywho, why the hell she walked in there one day to go get my package and they talk about, you stole a package from us, do you still have it? Wait. So then she called me like, Crissy, I'm about to catch a case. I'm like, why? What happened? She said that they said that. So I told her, come pick me up now. We finna go up there. We go up there and they're like, I never said that she stole it. I have her on video. Okay, and I said, y'all gave her the package. And that's what she was saying too. She's like, well, we gave her the package, so, okay, so it's not our fucking problem. And she's like, well, we had to pay for them to get, it was like $70, and we have to pay for them to get their stuff back, because that's y'all fault. She's like, I must have thought it said your name, but it said somebody else's. So mind you, which I didn't even think about till now, and I really want to tell Jamila this because, wow, I literally just thought about this. Jamila's had 2 packages come here, right, with her name on it. They at the office, if they get it at the office, they're automatically sending it back. They don't care, no questions, comments, concerns, because they don't fuck with that. That's fine, it's cool. The package got sent back automatically, so she didn't even go pick it up. And I'm about to tell her that. You didn't even go pick up that package. So how did you go in there asking for a package for your name except for the time recently? That's what it was. She got a package here and I called them and they're like, oh, well, she already asked before, so da da da. And they're like, we're gonna do it this one time, but you really can't do this, saying all this bullshit. And then when she walked in there to get that package, they tried to call her out on the other package, but bitch, y'all didn't even give her another package. You know what I'm saying? The other package y'all automatically sent back, she never walked in there to get a package with her last name on it at all. Oh, I'm about to touch Jamila that because she would be like, what the fuck? Like, it would have said my last name. So bing, bong, boom, period. Ooh, okay, so that's whatever. It's another thing. Pissed me off, made me mad. This apartment just loves to make my life inconvenient. And I want them to know that. This is the real motherfucking tea, I guess, to me. This is what pissed me off. So I have 2 more days here, right? 2 more days. 1, 2. Like a day and a half now because the day's almost over, right? I was supposed to get a U-Box from U-Haul yesterday. The truck broke down, this and the third, whatever. So they brought it today, right? So I had went in there to get a package one day and I had asked one of the girls, I said, can I put it in a parking spot? Like, is it okay? And she's like, okay, well, yeah, I'm not sure, but I'll hit up my manager and ask. Okay, so she called the manager didn't answer, so then she texted the manager. So you would think, just personally, you would think that if the manager said no, she would let me know. And if the manager said yes, she would probably just let it go until I called. Or even call me back and say yes. Not hit me up at all, even though the bitch probably did tell her no, but she decided not to fucking tell me. So now she finna get cussed out for that too. I'm not playing. Like, when I leave here, it's over with, because this apartment has caused me nothing but fucking stress. The apartment itself, cool. The team, management, all that other bullshit can kiss my motherfucking ass. And I want them to hear that. Today, I called because the girl had came to drop off the stuff. And she's like, well, I don't want to put it in a parking spot, because if I put it in a parking spot, you're not going to be able to get into it easily. She's like, I could put it in two and turn it sideways, or we could put it like on like the side of the road or whatever. But putting it in like a legit parking spot, just one, is not going to work. So I was like, just give me like 30 seconds. Let me call them and ask them, da-da-da. Call them. And it's a bitch I don't like. She lucky I'm not seeing her motherfucking name on here. I don't know how mad I am, y'all. Like, I just can't wait. I'm not the type to like expose people, but wait till I leave this motherfucking apartment. This ugly ass rat looking bitch gonna tell me those aren't allowed on the property at all. She's the type, and she's done this to me multiple times. I've bitched at her so many fucking times it doesn't make sense. Oh, because another thing, but I'm gonna tell y'all this first. She comes off as like snotty, not like apologetic, like, I'm so sorry, but like, unfortunately we can't. She's like, no, you can't have them. I said, why not? Because they mess up the pavement. Tell me how it messes up the pavement, bro. That's what I'm gonna add. And I told my mama, because I got it. Because what is y'all gonna do, evict me? Bitch, I leave in 2 days. And what y'all gonna do, tow it? The only place you could tow it is back to U-Haul. And if all my stuff's packed in there, y'all doing me a U-Haul favor, so I don't really care. I'm nervous to say, well, usually people get moving trucks. Do you know how much moving trucks are these days? If you have time and the energy, go look up a U-Haul moving truck from one state to the next, and then look up U-boxes. You'll see the price difference right there and see why I chose U-boxes. She tried to say that it's because it'll mess up the pavement. Wouldn't they be out of business if it was fucking up cement? Wouldn't they be out of business if it was fucking up pavement? So I told the driver that. The driver was like, girl, just take pictures. Because if they try to come at you, you could come back and say, this ain't that, period. Case closed. That's what we did. So, let me tell y'all another thing. I'm gonna see, because if I can tell y'all what place I live at without like them trying to sue me, even though it's all facts, check out my Instagram story, because I would love to. When I was selling my business stuff, I had got something, this one's heavy, that was basically, it was for my business, which obviously is important, it's for my business. So why the fuck, they said it was delivered and it wasn't down by my house. Good thing was, they put it at a different building. However, I have cameras at my security gates. Bear with me, you have security cameras. So what do you think the security cameras do? I don't know, maybe record, right? So I'm thinking someone stole my shit. It was actually like a lot of money worth of shit. So I was pissed. So I go up to the office immediately, right? Immediately. I called there and say something. They said come down. So I came down to the office, right? Can we see the cameras? She's like, well, the camera, you can't see the cameras because they're pointed towards private stuff. I'm like, no, I'm talking about the cameras to like the security gate. She's like, oh, those are fake. They're just there to scare people. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna wait to post this video until I'm actually out this apartment, and I'm gonna make this the title of the video so everybody can see why you should read fine print on contracts, which is so messed up that you have to do this, because I've never had this happen in my life. The stuff that I've dealt with here, I've never had happen. I've never had no problems at no apartments. I've actually loved a lot of the apartments that I lived at. But this stuff is like super duper pooper mind blowing. I've never in my life dealt with this, and I don't want anybody else to ever deal with this. So this is what I'm telling y'all, even if y'all don't move here specifically, because I know Indiana's boring and lame, but if you happen to want to move here, don't. For real, I'm not playing. What? Like, I was so pissed, because I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, well, in the contract, it doesn't say anything about cameras. Okay, but if you're coming to visit this place, just like my parents did before I moved here, and they see security cameras, they know I love my security, because everywhere I live has security. Wouldn't you think like, oh yeah, these cameras are real, Crissy? Yeah, there's some cameras up there. There's some safety, right? You know how many times before that I was like in that little area and like I felt unsafe and I was like, oh, if something happens, the camera's right there. Come on now, bro. Now y'all just faking shit for fun. And the fact that I'm paying this much, I paid $1,440, a 1-bedroom, 1 den. That's what it's called. This ain't even called a 2-bedroom because the 2nd bedroom don't have a closet. And it's honestly small as shit. I don't even know how somebody could fit a bed, like obviously like a twin. A queen or king would be so tight in there. You would not be able to move. So, and then on top of that, if you don't have a closet, you have to have a dresser. Come on now. Like, I was paying this much to have all these cheap ass, everything's cheaper here. See, now I'm going in. This is very nice. They're Whirlpool. We got some Whirlpool stuff in here. Other than that, floors cheap as fuck. When I first moved in, y'all, oh my gosh, these carpets were so fluffy and luscious, and I was just, oh, it feels like I'm walking on clouds. No, give it a day. I shampoo my carpets now, and after a day, they're back to flat as fucking hardwood floor with a little cushion on top. Like, come on now. Everything's cheap. You could tell when people get stuff that like they want it to look nice, but it's relatively cheap. And I can understand for doing that for apartments because like it's a bunch of apartments. However, people should not be overpricing their stuff because they look nice on the outside. Because that's what a lot of places will tell you too. Like, oh, you're paying for the amenities. Like the apartment I'm moving into, I'm paying for amenities, which whatever. They have nice amenities. The place that I'm moving into is like 2021 new. Like it's super new. That's cool, whatever. But this place has been here for a while and it's been ran through, and they're gonna try to charge me for these motherfucking carpets. I already know because I had a dog, and I don't know why they charge you for the carpets when I've lived here 2 years. I've seen people come and go like a bitch, and they always come through and put new carpets in all these houses, which makes sense because even if my dog did not pee or shit on these carpets, there's still hair, there's still a bunch of problems with these floors. It smells like dog, like all this stuff, and y'all just gonna charge me for that? Come on now. And they give you a list. Let me keep moving. But they give you a list as well that says like everything they'll charge you for if you don't clean it. So best motherfucker believe y'all. And I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna record a nice lengthy video, take pictures of everything, and put it on my Google Drive or something because I do not need all that storage in my phone. I'm finding somewhere to put that shit. And if they try to charge me, if they try to call me and say, or when they give me my deposit, they gonna tell me, oh, well, we had to take this, that, and the third off because of this, that, and the third. No, because I got video, and I will sue you if you do not give me my $25 back. I don't care if it's $25. And now I'm gonna sue you for $2,500 because y'all waste my time. Like, do not play with me. I don't care who you is. Nobody in that office is safe when I move, and I'm writing a lengthy fucking review. So if anybody is good at writing, let me know. But I think y'all think I'm joking, but I'm dead ass. Like, I need help and I want help. And if you're willing to help, I'm Googling my apartment complex. I'm going to Google it. And I'm going to whatever pops up, apartments.com, Zillow, I don't know, whatever. Literally everything. Google, Yelp, everything. I'm copying and pasting this review to every single platform they have. I'm gonna make sure to put alert emojis and everything so people read this, because I don't want people to go through this on some real shit. I'm not even trying to be petty. They were just very inconvenient. Mind you, on top of that, let me keep working, Crissy, let me keep working. On top of that, the house don't come with lights. Like, okay, I lived in a lot of apartments, and I've never lived in an apartment where they didn't come with lights. So obviously they come with lights in the bathroom, in the kitchen, and living room. But in the 2 bedrooms, they had like the little thing on the top, but you had to pay for your own light, and then you had to pay them to come put it in. So total I spent, it was $45 for each, so that was $90 plus the actual lights, so that was $30. So I spent $110. I don't know how to do math. $120 for them to come put up some lights that should have already been in my $1,400 a month crib. I'm telling y'all, I've lived in so many apartments and I've never seen that. But maybe that's a thing. I don't know. I just feel like I'm paying too much for them to do that to me. Okay? Like, I'm so tired of them. I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of everything. I'm ready to get out of this apartment. I'm being my mama's, but it's really not going to be for long. Like, I have a lot of faith in myself. I was very discouraged. And yes, I got approved, but I have to be able to afford to drive out there. So, and the only reason I have to drive out there is because I have to, bringing my dog isn't a main issue because I can take her on a plane. I don't want to. I don't want to take her on a plane. I want to take her in a car. And I'm bringing my computer to my mom's house because I have to work. That's the whole point. Y'all about to see a lot of wig content, so please bear with me. Like, for real. I'm very appreciative because that's y'all gonna see how many more wigs I'm gonna have. Like, I'm gonna go nuts. My hair gonna be done all the time. Like, I can't wait for that. That's one thing that I'm very excited for, is like, y'all ain't gonna be seeing Crissy in these nasty ass cheap looking braids anymore. I'm just joking. I love my braids. I ain't tripping on the braids, but I would like to just get up and do my hair, just get up and already have it done and just take it out my little bonnet and just fix it up a little bit, and boom, and then I can get dressed, we can go to the park or whatever. I'm excited to do that. So there's gonna be a lot of wig content for the next couple weeks, and it's gonna be, I guess a couple weeks, and it's gonna be filmed at good old Debbie house. Is this full? Yeah, it's full. Where am I? I can literally go on and on and on and on and on about this place. Let's read these reviews. cute. I just love this. This was one of the worst overall experiences I've had in almost 2 full decades of apartment living. Luckily, now that I moved out, I can look back and laugh about my time. The ability to come home past 6 p.m. and park near my building was one luxury I was never able to enjoy living here. The facade of a luxury is blatant. Unfortunately, anyone who comes close enough will notice. Hold on, I want to come close to y'all while I read these. Ever visible dog droppings and overuse of pesticides on the lawn. I'm awake. This is all. I had 4 bins of storage stuff. Solely storage. Like, put stuff in it, storage. I love storage stuff. What can I say? Not to mention the paper thin walls and constant noise coming from the lightest steps from your neighbors. Oh my gosh, that's another thing. I never had that problem because I live on the 3rd floor. I would hear my neighbors when I go out in the hallway, and that wasn't really nothing crazy, but I just know that like people under me could probably hear me stepping. I could hear the shower from the other person's house. Oh my. Yeah, come on. The property manager uses a soft-spoken voice to cover her arrogant attitude. Save yourself from money and hassle and look elsewhere. There are plenty of very nice apartments that don't come with the baggage this place entails. Another one. I just moved out and I would not recommend this place to anyone. The buildings are not clean and kept up. At least the one I was in, the security door had to be forced shut. I've had multiple times where I had to call and say that the security door was not working. It was complete embarrassment anytime anyone came over. For the price that they're charging for rent, I would have expected them to properly maintain and clean their buildings. It's honestly disgusting. And all these people get responses and I cannot wait for them to respond for me to call them and tell them I said what the fuck I said, bitch, and me calling you is literally wasting both of our time. Management is horrible. And these are all 2022 reviews. I'm just letting y'all know. This isn't like 5 years ago when they switched out management, because they've switched management since I've been here. Office staff here is horrible and will treat you like trash if they don't get everything exactly their way. Shouldn't the customer always come first? Well, not here. For what the rent and the move cost is, you'd think you'd be treated better. Please consider another location. Everybody's talking about the office and it's like, that sucks. They don't give a fuck. That's the vibes I get. They said poor communication, extremely loud. This is a very little noise control in this apartment despite being told at the move-in that they are very quiet. Also, after having issues with loud neighbors, I was told that it doesn't happen other apartments, which is a lie since I've been to apartments in the complex with the same issues. Management said that they have someone to deal with noise complaints and issues 24/7, which is also a lie. Yeah, no. Trust me, y'all. I'm not even trying to be rude. Since I've lived here, there is one couple that has stayed here as long as I have. I've seen them. I'm friendly to them. So I feel like if it was to a point where I was being too obnoxious, they would, even if they weren't uncomfortable to say something to me, I hope they would be, because I'm very understanding to that. I would not want somebody to be doing that while I'm living somewhere. So I would say something. So I just hope that people would say something to me. But my point in saying that is, guess what, girl? She's shaking. She's so scared. It's okay, girl. Is that I play music loud as shit and I've never gotten any complaint about that. So that was just like some of the reviews from the apartment that I live in. And I'm not saying, like, a lot of apartments have not so great reviews. I'm not gonna single this one out. Actually, I'm gonna, because I don't like them. And yeah, they've done nothing but to inconvenience my life. All right, right now, y'all, because I've vented so much, it's about to turn off.